If you're a Nigerian living abroad or living out of the city of Abuja or living in the diaspora, would you purchase a landed location that you are not certain of the distance from the city center to that location? Would you or would you not? My name is Dozie Alibo, the real estate consultant known as the property analyst. I'll be helping you in this video understand the framework around distances from the central business district or the central area in buying properties around the city of Abuja. So if you're living in Abuja or you're living outside of Abuja, subscribe, like, and click on the notification to get more of such kind of information around the city of Abuja. So I get a lot of client complaints telling me XYZ location, it's very far away from town, it's very far away from the city. But what I'd like you to understand is what exactly is very far away from. Very far away from is literally relative. And in order to understand your investment, you need to understand the way the growth of the city of Abuja is happening. Abuja, being a very beautiful city, started off from the central locations, the Gariki locations, the Asokoro locations, and the Maitama locations, and began expanding outward. Abuja, being the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria, has a master plan. And because of the presence of the master plan, there is a framework for its expansion. And now, this master plan is in phases. We have the phase 1 development, the phase 2 development, the phase 3 development, the phase 4 development, even up to the phase 5 development. So this development has been happening from the central all round gradually. And now, the way the city is structured, some of the parastatals around the central area, the central business district, around the Wuse axis, around the Gariki axis. However, for investment purposes, understanding the critical future development streams are what is going to give you good return on investment. Because you can say you want to buy a location in the central business district or even in Jahi or even in Wuse, and now you'll be spending a humongous amount of money. And if you can afford it, why not? And if not? But if you're looking at this from an investment perspective, where you are going ahead of where the city is going to, and you're positioning yourself, you can literally make 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, 6x of your initial investment in a very short period of time. And this is my joy for a lot of my investors, to be able to show them those locations. So relatively, the first understanding I would like you to get is how far is it in proximity to what? How far is it in proximity to development? I could mention locations in Abuja right now, like the Apowasa location. These were locations that were looked at 2 years or 3 years ago period of time as massive bush locations. But because of the road, the Apo road that was a 6-lane road that was meant to pass through those locations, and because of the plans of the FCT minister to relocate the Apo Mechanic Village into Apowasa, there was a lot of anticipation around those locations. So you could look at them as being far, but in proximity to what? In proximity to development, they are the right choices for anyone with an investment mindset. Secondly, we'll talk about how far is it from infrastructure. We have locations like the Karasana location. The Karasana location has been able to attract massive infrastructure from the likes of the Renewed Hope Estate, which is known as an estate by His Excellency President Tinubu. And now, because of the presence of that infrastructure, massive development has happened around that region, causing the proximity, causing the exhalation of prices in that location to massively appreciate. How far are the landed locations around there from Renewed Hope Estates? And that is what will give you good potential, good investment opportunities. How far is it away from growth corridors? We have the growth corridors like the Airport Road corridor, which leads to the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport. And because of this growth corridor, it's attracting a lot of investors. It's also attracting a lot of smart cities. So how far is it from the next smart city? How far is the landed location from the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport? I have a a lot of clients that I've been meeting, a lot of my diasporan clients that came in during the summer period for one or two festivals. And most of them are of the perspective that they're looking for a good location that is very close to the airport. They really don't want everyone to know that they're in town. So they just want to sneak in, do one or two things in Abuja, have a shortlet apartment, an Airbnb, something very close to the airport, and now run off maybe to other cities or locations before they fly out of the country. So such growth corridors attract massive growth and attract a lot of investments, and you can literally enjoy good returns from it. What you can take away from distance from the central area to any landed location is basically looking at it from an investment point of view. But what you can look at is you can take your Google map wherever you are, whatever country, type in Central Business District, Abuja City Gate as one location, and in the other location, type in the name of the area or the name of the estate, and now click on it and click on direction on your Google map, and Google map will simply show you the location from the Central Business District or from the city gate to that particular location, and it gives you an idea. And now Abuja is a very expanding city. The traffics and the roads are very free, so even if it's a 25 minutes 35 minutes journey, it's something that is easily accessible at this point in time. I'll invite you to subscribe, to like, and click on the notification button, and see you on the next one.